We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
So in today's reading, I want you to think about one situation that you have been questioning lately, because this reading may be directly connected to it. So trust that Spirit has led you here for a reason. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in Spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you're finding this reading is exactly when you're meant to. So I wanted to first start with 3 angel messages for you. So your angels are connecting with you today. And the first message is about free will. Okay, so the message here is you are a sovereign being, fully capable of directing your life with intention and clarity. The divine respects your power to choose, offering guidance but never interference. So they're reminding you of free will. And I'm going to read this to you one more time. You are a sovereign being, fully capable of directing your life with intention and clarity. The divine respects your power to choose, offering guidance but never interference. So they want you to get clear on what it is that you desire. And when you're clear on it, choose it, right? So this is your first message. It's about free will and forgiven, a message about forgiven. So the weight of pain and resentment cannot follow you where you are going right now. Are you ready to release the past and rise into your next becoming? I'm going to repeat that one more time. Are you ready to release the past and rise into your next becoming? Let go and allow sacred renewal to unfold. So I have an affirmation for you to claim and seal this energy today. You can affirm it in the comment section below and write, I am ready to release the past and rise into my next becoming. Okay, so forgiven, and your next message is about waiting. So the message here is the impulse to act may be strong, but this is not the moment. Energies are still in motion and unseen factors have yet to be revealed. Remain centered until the path stabilizes. For the next step will be revealed at the right time. So they want you to trust what's happening. There may be this like feeling or urge to do something and maybe you haven't thought about it. It's like an impulse. They want you to manage that. Okay, so waiting. There is some waiting happening. Patience is going to be your superpower. And I feel that it's not, it's about what you're doing while you're waiting. You know, how are you showing up as you are waiting? So I feel called to pull one more card from this deck. So we are getting gratitude, the practice of gratitude. So the message here is every moment of gratitude raises your vibration and strengthens your connection to the divine. Remember that there is always something to be grateful for and focus on this always. Make gratitude a regular practice in your life, like genuinely being grateful, like waking up and just being grateful and thankful that you get to experience this world again on a new day. And rainbows are coming through, of course, swords. I'm getting pendants that have been activated. I don't know if you have a special pendant that you wear. Maybe it's lucky for you, but this is coming through, and signs in the skies. So I recently saw a post on Facebook of someone's sky. It looked like an angel in the sky. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So your 3 tarot cards are the Ace of Swords. This is that free will. You're claiming this energy. Okay, so there's something here in your mind, right? It is you choosing, being clear and then choosing this. So something is about to begin happening for you. Okay, so this is the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, double sword energy here. So I feel this is the power of your mind. It is the way that you express yourself. It's communication. It is also movement. And I'm seeing that you are stepping into an experience that is new for you. And the way that you move through it is going to be different than the way that you've been moving. So that is the Page of Swords, and we have the Ten of Cups. Look at where you're headed, to the Ten of Cups. This is fulfillment. This is attainment. This is harmony. This is love. This is community. These are all the beautiful things, and you're already in this vibration and frequency. What's happening is there's something being cleared here, something that you are meant to see, something that you are meant to feel. And the feeling part, I feel you've been feeling something recently, some sort of a shift or a change. This is what you're feeling, the Ten of Cups. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part. It's when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. There is something that you are determined to do in your life. I'm feeling this like energy of fire. I feel you have a vision, you have a dream, and you're gonna make it happen. Like, it doesn't even matter. I see you there already. So there's a journey to it. I feel you're in an experience right now where this is where your story begins. This is where everything begins for you. So before I continue on, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in our lives. And this is a general reading, so if it's not resonating with you, leave it behind. But also pass it along to someone that might need to hear its message. And if you are enjoying my content, you are feeling a connection to me, and you're wanting to support me, the best and free way that you can do that for me is by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. This allows my channel to grow, but it also allows my messages to reach the people that actually need them. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for all of your love and support here in this community. So the number 1, 11, and 10. So these are numbers that you might be seeing already. I have a feeling you're going to start to see these numbers, especially on clocks. Wherever you have a clock, you might be seeing 111, 1111, maybe it's 1011, 1010, 1001, like these kinds of numbers recently, especially in like 2s and 3s in a day. Like you saw it twice, maybe 3 times. This is, again, Spirit letting you know. So what they're showing me is shooting stars. Each time you see that number, it's like a shooting star where you've made a wish and it's come back to you. And I feel these shooting stars are like inspiration. These are ideas. This is your imagination. This is what you're visualizing. It is your intentions. It is what you're speaking. Everything is in alignment, locked in place, and now you're creating it in your material world, right? So it's almost like you're a ninja or a samurai. This is what I'm feeling here. And the pink cherry blossoms here. I love spring. Spring is a beautiful season, and when these cherry blossoms are out, it just feels like the earth is coming back to life. I feel that somewhere in your life, something is coming back to life. And it starts here with the Ace of Swords. And, you know, this is something I feel you've been feeling. And, you know, if you take a look at this hand, it looks like someone that's been out in the cold. Maybe this person's been living out in the mountains or climbing something. And they finally seal the energy, like they've gotten there. Like, I'm here, I'm claiming this, it's on, right? I'm gonna, you know, they're encouraging you to go for it. This is your green light, is what they're saying. So I'm getting ice-capped mountains. Maybe you've been seeing these somewhere in your world. I'm getting them on a beer can, or like I'm seeing them on cans. And I think I've seen beer cans that have mountains on them, like kokanee or something like that, right? The sword is that clarity. It's almost like it's crystal clear now. You see it all. And, you know, when we awaken to something that we were not awoken to, knowing something we didn't know, And it was like right in our face, but we just didn't see it. And then we see it. It just like, you go through your own experience with that. It can be devastating. It can be exciting, all kinds of things. This feels like for some of you, that's the experience you might be going through. And this is where that crystal clarity comes in. And that's where the change takes place. So what I feel that this is perspective. This is the way that you are seeing a situation. So there's like new information coming in. And this information is opening you up to understand things a little bit differently, but to also make peace with something that I feel, this is like forgiveness, that peace, that free will to choose to let it go. And, you know, the time that you've spent here, where now you're finally choosing, sealing that, okay, we're moving on from this, or we're moving into this, or like whatever it is. So it's also, your words have a lot of power. Be mindful of the words that you are using or speaking at this time. They are going to act like spells. Okay, so I feel some of you may be doing some sort of a ritual, like setting an intention or releasing and letting go, like writing it on a paper, burning it away, maybe using a bay leaf or some sort of like potion, you know, maybe this is like a candle concoction or something like that. You know, I see you gathering, putting things together. Be very clear with your intentions with that. So we have Page of Swords. This is you now treading or walking or meandering on uncharted territory. It's an experience I'm feeling a little bit of naivety, like being naive a little bit in the experience. That can kind of be a good thing sometimes. And, you know, just exploring, being curious. I feel the pages have been coming up a lot in the collective readings, and we're in a period right now. I feel we are experiencing things in our world, in our personal lives, in our relationships, in our health, in our world, online, like everything, it's different, it's changing, it's new, we've never been here before, right? So we're firsthand in the experience of that. So this is you in that experience. So right now we are living in the mountains, my family. We chose to move here last September. We moved in. It's almost been a year since we've been here. And we knew that there's like wildfires and stuff like that. But now we're actually firsthand experiencing a wildfire. We're on evacuation alert and there's a lot of smoke. So we're living and breathing this new experience, right? So the people that live here, the community, are awesome. They're like, don't even worry. This happens all the time. This is mountain living, right? So everybody's like relaxed and very supportive. It's really nice to be in this like wild time right now. So this is what I feel the Ace of Swords is feeling like for you. And it's going to be important that as you're moving through your experience, that your mind is not all over the place, because that can change the experience to something totally different. So peace and calm in your mind, having some sort of, again, experience in your life. I have been talking about like therapeutic experiences. For me, this is cooking. For some people, this is drawing. For others, it's writing. For some of us, it's, you know, it could be anything. To implement these therapeutic practices in your experience, because these will help you to move through that a little bit more smoother, more efficiently, and more intentionally. And Spirit is encouraging you to move through whatever it is that you're moving through more intentionally at this time. I feel what you are looking for, because especially if you've been questioning something lately, is the clarity around it. And that's exactly what you're being blessed with. And I feel that as this blessing is coming in, you may be faced with a choice, and a choice that I feel isn't easy to make for you. But you make that choice and you step into the experience, and you're going through everything it comes with. Instead of talking about it, seeing it online, you are firsthand experiencing it. This is a growth opportunity, right? This is where you get to choose how you want to navigate this. I'm choosing to be grounded, hopeful, have faith, pray, like just be in a place of peace with the experience I am in, right? And this is exactly what they want you to do as well. But be open to explore and try different things, different ways. I feel that there's a lot of opportunities here for you. And some of you are taking a leap of faith somewhere and trusting in the plan. Some of you are starting fresh. This does feel for some of you like a blank canvas. Spirit's like, here's the brush, paint it whatever you want. Paint whatever comes in. And for others, it feels like someone who is guiding us to paint. I remember I went with my sister to one of those pubs where they have a teacher who guides you while you're drinking wine to paint stuff. It was super fun. And this feels like that kind of an energy where you're invited to go somewhere and paint, and it's like a fun, casual, light experience, right? So they're encouraging you to lighten the load, to put the weight down. You know, this weight, I feel sometimes we forget that we're carrying. We're like, okay, I'm going to put it down. And you put it down for like 5 minutes, and then you put it back on and you're walking around again. So this is just a reminder for you. You know, what I like to do sometimes is draw on my calendars a backpack. And to me, that represents I got to put weight down today, do things a bit lighter, not take on too much. I have to like actually schedule that, because if I don't, I'll forget, right? So this is how this energy of the Page of Swords is. It's you being strategic. It's you being intentional in this experience that may feel unfamiliar to you. And because there's unfamiliarity, I feel that sometimes it's comfortable to get comfortable with the things that we desire when they're already in our life. And when we're uncomfortable with what we desire, we start to block it out, right? So I feel these blocks are clearing away. And you are cutting through that noise and the adjustment period, giving yourself the time. This is, I feel, the waiting energy and gratitude. You know, when we are hired at work, I use this analogy all the time with my page cards. We have a 3-month probation, and I feel that the Page of Swords is representing that 3-month probation around your mind space, around your communication, expression, creativity, your intuition, your connections, right? So the 10 of Cups is, you don't need to worry and stress about you reaching this place that you're trying to go. You're trying to experience. Like, there's this feeling of trying to fight for it. It's already there. It's there in your experience. And sometimes what we do is block it out because we have all these other things that are going on. They get in the way. It's not like we're intentionally blocking it out. It just happens. And I've found in my own personal experience that daily I am keeping myself aligned to this energy. I'm the gatekeeper of my energetic space. I have to show up as the bouncer that guards that energy. I get to choose what energy I want to invite into my space. And I feel into the energy. If I'm not feeling good there, that is my cue, that is my signal. We need to put a boundary up or not invite this energy into my space. Right? So I feel that right now you are being called to protect your energetic space. Don't block yourself off, close yourself off, stay open. This is about boundaries for some of you, where you're being called to reinforce your boundaries. Maybe there is someone stepping over that. Now, what this energy is love. It is community. It is family. It is abundance. It is wealth. It is prosperity. You are here in it, whatever that looks like for you. I'm living in an abundant experience right now out in the mountains, even though we have wildfires. This is where I wanted to be. This is a part of the experience, right? So I accept that. I'm at peace with that. And, you know, I'm sure that there's going to be many summers that we go through this similar situation. So I'm cool with that. I still love it here, right? So this is the energy. It's like, you know, I want to live a simple life in nature and do what it is that I love. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That is abundance to me. It doesn't have to do with money. It just has to do with me being creative, doing what it is that I'm passionate about. And I feel this is exactly what it is for some of you as well, right? If I didn't like what I did, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be like, peace out. I'm going to go do something else, right? So we've got a rainbow in the background. These feel like hot air balloons, but also like UFOs. So recently I've been seeing stuff online about UFOs, different things in the sky. I don't know if they're real or AI, but I do feel like we've seen stuff where we live now. So I do believe some of this stuff is actually true, that there is other life out in the world other than just us humans. And there's almost like something happening with that. There's also a lot of illusions in the world. So you want to be very mindful and discerning of what you believe to be true. So this world is incredibly abundant to everyone. It really is. And I feel what's happening is we are being called as a collective to connect with the energy of love and to really blast that out there. And how I'm seeing it as Care Bears. You know, I don't know if any of you have seen Care Bears. You know how they get together, hold hands, and they shoot out their heart? This is the same kind of energy I'm feeling here with the 10 of Cups. It is love oozing out of us. It is love spreading in the world. Kindness, compassion, empathy. I feel this is what we need more of in this world. And, you know, whatever's happening with the world, we want to stay centered and grounded within our own experience, within our own love, you know, just really being a good person. This is what I'm getting through this card. I don't know if any of you are talking about people and how people have changed, or some sort of a shift, like relationship dynamic, or some sort of conversation. Like there's this awareness around humanity, or how things have changed in society. Like there's this talk I'm hearing in the background around this. So that might be resonating for some of you. Know that even in those kind of experiences that feel like, what kind of world are we living in? This exists. It does, right? So this is what they're connecting you to. This is maybe, you know, this is what they're clearing around something that you might be questioning. So I wanted to pull a spirit animal that is guiding you through this as well. So we are getting for you is the electric eel spirit. Look at that. The electric eel spirit. So bring your ideas to life. You're being called to bring your ideas to life, because they're going to lead you to the experience of abundance in your life. So we have the number 24 on this card. This might be representing a day that you were born on. It might be a specific date for something, or this number may resonate with you in some way. I'm getting 24 hours around the message of this card for you. So blue is standing out here. So I do feel this aqua turquoise blue is a lucky color for you. Perhaps you've been feeling drawn to it or wearing it more. So let's pull this card's interpretation. I'm getting electricity, lightning, something to do with electricity. I don't know if you had an electric shock. I'm getting something to do with your toaster or hair dryer, or a plug outlet. And I'm also getting lightning and storms here with this. So seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of electric eel spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started to bring your ideas to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path. So do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come. For Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience, which is coming through this 10 of Cups. And this is that inspiration. This Ace of Swords is that electricity strike. So this is a wondrous sign for you today. So now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. I feel called to read you the protection message as well. So ideas need to percolate, as they rarely download in detailed form. Have you too quickly dismissed an epiphany because you couldn't see where it might lead you? Have you rushed to follow the muse without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your aha moment? Perhaps your dream will take a different form than you first imagined, morphing into something else that is even better. And this is how I've experienced manifestation. Like, I think it's one way, but then it ends up in a way that I've never imagined and way better. So perhaps I already read that part. Spirit's plan are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they take form over your own predetermination. Maybe your big idea is asking for more time or shape than you expected. Have you considered that you are meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to transformation and to learning any lessons this new venture will bring. And soon you will see that your aha was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. So yes, you are being electrified right now, and I feel that you can't wait to start. So I'm getting someone taking a risk. I'm seeing someone taking that leap of faith and it leading you not exactly, but to that experience you desire in the form that they feel is right for you. And it's going to be way better than you realize. Okay, so we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. This is going to be your final message in this reading today. And we are getting 8888, infinite self. You are becoming your infinite self. This is a very powerful card, powerful angel number. You are merging with spirit in your experience. You are becoming an eternal being. It's a connection to that eternal being. You are connecting with your ancestors at this time as well. So I feel that, you know, people that feel wise, that really give you good advice, this is how your ancestors are coming in. And it's through what you already know. Okay, so, and you have unlimited potential, like the limits are endless here. So this is your time. Your time is now. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Rhea and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.